Hello everyone! Welcome to this week's episode of Feedback Loop. If you're unfamiliar with what Feedback Loop is, we are a D&D playtest stream where everyone here is testing various new subclasses that we plan to release in an upcoming project. My name is Ryan, I'm your DM for the evening. If you make art, live tweet, want to share anything with us, you can do so using hashtag FeedbackLoopTGC. Now, Matt, I believe we have a couple of announcements tonight.
We do! Oh, by the way, hi. It's been a little bit. Hi there. We have some announcements. First off, new emotes. As always, super cool. Can I borrow that squirrel cup for...
It's full of water, but yes.
Okay, I'll be careful,
Just jostle it as hard as you can.
This one right here, we have our squirrel cup emote. Be sure to use it. It's awesome. It's super cool. Squirrel cup. And then also, if we have a Chief emote as well. If you want to throw that in there, also super awesome if you did that. Interaction as best as possible. Also, we have a one-shot on February 14th of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Super cool. Okay, GM'd by our very own Val. So, it's instead of the episode that
Nobody on stream can see me.
Instead, that's okay.
I can.
So instead of the episode that week, I believe that will be what it is instead. It's super cool. Should all show up. It's gonna be awesome.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So
and
also with your date.
And also one more shout out to Tim for giving us.
Yeah, thank you for the nourishment, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes,
friend of
Tim,
the show.
thank you
much
for the
nourishment
tams.
and snacks.
Thank you for the foodies. Appreciate it.
This has cheese in it.
Now, I believe we are picking up on the top deck of the... Was it Golden Bat or Gilded Bat? I think it was Gilded Bat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. For the Gildages.
Well, it
'Cause
was
they're not
originally the
creative.
Golden Bat, and then you changed it to the.
Yeah, Gilded Bat's better.
I think we shamed you into changing
Yes,
it. to be
you
honest.
did. It was the Golden Bat, and they're like, why isn't it the Gilded?
The Gilded Bat, the yacht owned by the Gildages, the air yacht, I should say. And we pick up with Kyotenna, Elemen, and Cassius passing a bottle around.
You've just finished listening to Cassius recount the entire owner's manual to you, but he's finally quiet and retrospective.
So we don't need to actually do anything with the man, right? I think the maintenance is good.
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
I don't know.
Thank you.
So, when you get home and we go back, there's a decent amount of stuff if you want us to... How's the pay gonna look on that? I mean, we've got the whole cross thing going on now.
Back.
Yeah. I already told you I'm going back to deal with the crosses. Like, that's not... We can't just let that sit. You can't just let that sit. You should pay me to not let that sit. And then Kyotenna has her own things to worry about.
With the good doctor in town, I don't know if I'll have time for the crosses.
That's fine. You do yours, I'll do mine. We both get paid. Right, boss?
Sorry, I've been preoccupied and not really
Listening.
Yeah.
I got that
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going through your own things as well.
Dante and the necklace really got to you, huh?
Sure. No. No. Horus will figure it out.
Right.
No, I had some not great news. Speaking of the good doctor, the whole reason Estiano gave me that name was on the off chance that he could help my father, who's not doing so hot right now. So I was trying to find... Turns out the fastest way is Sky Yacht, so that's cool. Haven't been on one of those. Wish it was a better reason.
She'll grab the bottle from you, take a good swig, and just... As I said, the good doctor isn't going to be any good for you or your dad. Find another way. And once we make it home, me and Estiano will have words.
What is your worry with the doctor? You mentioned maybe someone at home being at risk, but I didn't see the connection.
The doctor's less of a doctor and more of a sick experimentalist. And there's some people that he may or may not have worked on that know where I am. So, the quicker I can leave Blackwood, the better. And he's only going to be in Marsix for a week, so I need to hurry back.
And what got worse with the crosses?
They were trying to talk to what's his name, gun guy and train guy. Kraken bolts. That's one it says on my gun. Don't know about the other one.
Jones?
James
Latch.
Locke.
Now it knows.
Yeah, that is,
Not great for you.
I'm hoping it's gonna be neutral. Really pulling for that.
Neutral.
Yeah.
I don't know, guns and trains. It's two real big things.
We're really far away. No train goes to Blackwood.
Well, with that factory coming in town.
We'll find a way around that.
About that,
Yeah.
we'll figure about the factory when we get there.
Yeah, I mean, there's gotta be a way. It went up so fast, it has to be able to go down so fast, you know?
It's that moment that you hear and Horus shouting, along with Dante shouting, below deck.
I got it!
Well,
You're out!
No reason to be worried.
And
Just
it's
count
fully
on the
just first
there
thing is
goes
just like
the
you're-
relaxing
you're-
yacht trip.
Wait,
a hug.
And then goes the quiet.
Ah, couldn't hear you.
You okay? You okay? How many fingers am I holding up? What year is it?
5? I honestly,
5.
year, not the year, the fingers. Where?
Actually 4. I don't have. Dante only have 4 fingers.
I was talking about both. Are you
The
counting
year?
I don't know the year.
Something's wrong with his brain. We need to get my dad.
He's
It's-
probably fine. He just needs a minute.
Right.
He came out that way.
It's disorienting.
Where are we?
Oh, we're in the hull of a ship.
On an airship. to be
Airship.
exact.
The flying ones.
Right.
What?
Is there like a
Can I run up? Can I run up to the front? The deck.
Yeah, you run past this crazy-looking machine
You might
below
wanna use
deck
your
with a
machine
floating
roll.
rock in
It's okay,
it,
I'll let you
and you run up,
Yeah.
and you're on the top deck. You're on the top deck of a small luxury ship in the sky. You don't feel wind. You don't hear the wind. But the ship is sailing through the sky.
Welcome back. You're welcome.
What?
Koski's at the helm.
First, they know how to drive. Crazy.
Who are our other crew members, by the way? Because we have 2.
We nearly.
We
nearly lost
We
one.
didn't terrorize them at all.
They haven't given you their names, just their jobs.
You boy, what's your name?
One is
We've given
a
them appropriate J names.
One is a
Brownie.
reactor
Don't worry,
engineer.
you can do-
The other is
Piloty and Sweepy, just like our horses.
Piloty and Sweepy.
one is a reactor engineer. The other is in charge of just maintenance in case
Sweepy.
the ship
That's Sweepy.
gets
Should we pick up those horses
damaged.
on the way back? Is that like en route?
Do you have
Can we
a
just
rope?
like fish them out?
What is it?
It has a net.
True.
Yeah, I'll ask for an explanation as to what I missed and how long I've been, like how did I end up here? A basic explanation, and then once that goes through,
Nah, you're good.
okay.
Right. Oh yeah, we were just leaving for it. Oh, that's right, because you were busy with the frogs
Right.
trying to get me a knighthood.
Got it. Well, you're a knight, as in the night. They think you're the night.
As in, like, the
yeah,
sleeps.
The sleep
Gotcha.
sky. Yeah. You're asleep, is what they think.
I'll take it.
All right.
But yeah, no, we booked this while you were down there. And then, next day.
This must have been expensive.
Nope. We just harassed a poor man.
That tends to be our group's sort of way.
Tom Gilded is not a poor man.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sure.
look at it from Gilded. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's made of money.
I'll tell you about Marvin later.
Okay. I think I'm good. I'm just gonna go to the side and look over.
All right.
What's his name?
Accidentally fall off.
Some call him Bolin,
Cast
but
fly,
that
go
was a
back up.
lie.
Who?
Well, it's fairly smooth sailing for pretty much the entire journey. As night is falling, if Koski wants to continue to sail through the night, you could probably get there at dawn.
There is an autopilot. Do you need some sleep? Or coffee?
Koski will just
Autopilot is that I will take over as soon as your hands
I
are
got
off
it.
of that thing. You're no more qualified than Cassius, but he's gonna be mad anyway at the implication.
I mean, do you think Cassius can?
You read the manual. Is there a
What's
roll
my,
for?
what's my survival? 1. No
I mean-
vehicle proficiency of any nature.
Yeah, Koski's just gonna keep it on.
All right.
Keep on trucking.
So, Koski, you would take a point of exhaustion through the night. But, Elemen, you do get a little worried that you did not receive the call that you were promised.
Wait, are you alright? What's going on?
Oh, did I verbalize that?
No, I have
Was
an
looking at
incredibly
my
high
rock.
insight. Yeah. Oh, the rock.
My rock and my watch.
I could probably do that. Do you want to is that
I'd like
for
to
Colin,
imagine Dante just,
Yeah, just
completely
walking over.
misreads emotions all the time.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Hold my rock.
Wait, is it just a rock? I thought. Don't we know it's for messages? You said we bought them or we had them in the
Different
original.
rock.
Okay, never mind. What the first day I'll cast sending and I'll talk to just one of the siblings randomly and just say hi to them and hey, we're on our way back, just like
That's
randomly.
such a good idea. Tell him I said hi.
I do.
Tell them mom will be there too.
Yeah,
She's
oh
gonna
yeah,
spend a
Mom
lot
and
of
Dad
time
back.
with
Isn't
all
that
of
cool?
them
Mom and
individually.
Rennie are on their way back.
I can't say so I'm just saying it into the air. I can guess it again.
Do you know too?
No. That's okay then.
I'm just waiting for another.
All right. Well, you all get a long rest on the ship, minus Koski
And Horus.
and Horus.
Horus is not having a good time.
Still?
Horus is throwing up.
Understood.
Oh, I thought.
Wait,
I cast Lesser Restoration. Therefore, any disease or uncomfortability is changed.
That's the restoration is Dramamine?
I assume it's kind of close, no?
This is kind of good. Thank you for that.
Were you the one who got me out of this thing?
With a little dabble of magic, yes.
I'm just throwing spells at it until
Until something happens.
not to flex.
The
But
same way
Not
that,
to flex, but
the same way that you got him out.
Cycle continues.
All works out.
Kyotenna will avoid sleep to avoid nightmares.
Okay.
There's nobody sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
No, I'm sleeping.
Well,
Like a baby.
Curled up. As always.
the lesser restoration happened before nightfall, then yeah, I would have gotten to sleep.
all right. Koski, it is as you see the sun on the horizon that you also can make out Blackwood down below.
I feel like every once in a while you like start to close your eyes and I just smack you in the head with my trunk. No. No. Keep your eyes on the road.
Now, Blackwood does not have a skyport.
I was gonna say, I turned to the reactor engineer.
Can we just stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, we established that there's a ladder.
Is there like an idle function?
Anchor in the manual?
Didn't catch your name.
can we just park it
Clock.
in the fairground?
Clock. Right. So
I can put the reactor to low power
Right.
and we can drop the anchor.
Right.
Just circle around.
Ship will float a bit like a balloon.
You know how to fly,
I
right?
love that.
Koski
Great.
has already dropped the anchor.
Are we dragging it?
Oh, well.
I mean, we're there, right?
You're
How many
coming
miles away were we?
Just dragging this thing.
We're like, no.
Behind
Make
us.
sure
all
the
right,
anchor-
all right.
Drive it over the factory so the
Right.
anchor
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of like
Koski
hits
drops
a
it
lot.
over the factory.
Not the coal factory. Hold on, that might not be great. Creating a spark-like effect.
Nah, that's fine.
Now,
It's a force field.
Elman, as you throw the rope ladder off the side, you notice there are two figures standing outside of your family home,
Weird.
Estiano and Dawn Color Celia.
Ooh, that's good vision.
They're both just staring up at this sky yacht flying over town. Very low.
It's a funny thing.
The anger just
Yeah.
I mean, the factory is probably the tallest building in town, right? So, like, this was a logical decision.
Yeah.
Also, they made it in like a second. I'm sure they can make it again. Didn't they just like?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Magic's is thin.
Go down the ladder.
So, climbing down, they are rushing to the bottom of the ladder to meet you.
Got a cool boat.
My lord. Would you follow us?
Yes.
So they start to lead you to your family home. Does everyone follow?
I would follow. Yeah.
On that request, I would be trying to insight why they were here.
Give me an insight check.
$18.
18.
I also want to insight my dad.
You may also give me an insight check.
Hey, Dad, we're
Do
home.
you want us to follow? Because I wouldn't be
9.
following unless.
I mean, I don't expect you to stay outside. Like,
What'd you get?
9.
Dad's here.
Dad's here.
Papa!
Happy.
Element. Your heart immediately starts to sink a little as you see the look on their faces. You can tell something serious has happened. The severity of which you're not sure if it's the worst or if it's about to be the worst.
so I don't look at anybody, and I start walking faster than Dawn Collar and Estiano.
Alright. Horus, you were following
I will follow.
Koski.
Koski is following. Koski is gonna grab the souvenirs from you.
The what?
The souvenirs that were purchased from what's your kid's
Oh,
name?
the souvenirs from
Tally.
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 Elliot. Yeah.
Be walking with Dad.
I'd also be walking with my husband and just staring daggers at him.
Okay.
I'm coming.
I mean,
Who's
everyone
going?
else is going. I
Alright.
reluctantly leave the
Yeah,
group
I'm
behind.
just come by myself. Of course I'm going.
Just to paint a picture, I haven't slept in 2 days, so like my hair is not done. I look wild, but all of my energy is focused on looking pissed at Estiano.
Does Lesser Restoration get rid of exhaustion?
I thought it did.
Element. You said you're walking faster than Estiano and Dawn Collar.
Yes. I'm beelining it in the manner.
No.
So, just throwing the door open.
Yeah.
It's quiet. It's dead quiet. Start making your way up to your father's room. And the Dawn Caller would have rushed to try and keep up with you. Estiano's keeping a slower pace. You're not sure if it's to keep Rennial from rushing into seeing something, or spending a little bit of time, however short of a moment it may be, with his family. But a moment after you burst into your father's room, the Dawncaller is behind you. You see your father's pale body lying in his bed. You see bulged veins on his temples and forehead. You do not see him breathing. A hand is placed on your shoulder. I am so sorry, my lord. We did everything that we could. Something happened the evening yesterday, and Estiano and I worked through the night to try and keep him with us, but we weren't enough.
Thank you. Thank Estiano. But leave me.
Yes, my lord. When you have a moment, when you are up to it, your father, he was saying things in his last moments that neither Estiano nor I quite understood. And again, when you are ready, we would like to see if it meant something to you.
Thank you.
And you'll all arrive in the foyer of the manor when you see the Dawncaller at the top of the stairs coming back down after closing the doors to your father's chambers.
Can Koski have generally kept up and then just taken Tully aside? He's hanging out with Tully
Yeah.
in a different...
I would have asked Dad on the way here what's been happening.
The Lord was sick. I've been doing what I can.
It's not what got Caesar, was it?
No. This was something else. And he steals a look at you, Kyotenna, of concern.
There's a lot going on right now. She kind of just stays quiet for the moment. She looks away.
Insight check on father.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, 7. Can't read him.
Papa.
Papa.
You said, what kind of disease was this that took the Lord's life?
I believe it to be a parasite of some kind.
Any idea of where it originated from?
I do not. I might have a better idea after conducting an autopsy to remove it.
Is he the only one infected?
To our knowledge.
Right.
Which raises the question once again of its origin. At one moment he was fine, next he just seemed ill, and then it was a very rapid decline. The things seem to, well, be resistant to the magics of the Dawncaller. We tried. We worked throughout the night to try and stabilize them, but it was not enough.
Far shot, but nothing rings a bell to Horus.
You can give me a medicine check. Wait, I'm going to give you disadvantage on this just because there's
16.
16. Nothing that's really popping into mind. There weren't all that many parasitic infections around here in your time.
Creature that embeds itself.
How'd you figure out it was a parasite and not just like the scarlet flu or something? See something crawling about. Rennial doesn't do that.
There seemed to be something beneath the skin.
Gnarly. Is it... Dad, is it still beneath his skin?
Why don't you go see your siblings, Rennie?
Why don't I go see my siblings? Right. Why don't I? Everyone's been okay? I'll go see my siblings. You wanna go see my siblings? Sure they'll miss you.
I think I'll be down in a little bit. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit first.
I'm gonna go see my siblings. And just like a walk out, just go see my siblings. Warm hair? Fine. The door slammed.
Oh my god.
Can I ask him something?
Sure.
You said healing magics didn't work at all.
Dawncaller? Yes, I did what I could to the best of my ability. Restoration magic, healing magic. It didn't seem to be enough. It slowed it for a time,
It did.
but it did not kill the parasite. And now looking at them, they both look exhausted.
Yeah.
They have very clearly been doing intensive treatment for many hours now.
Yeah. It's not like I'm gonna leave them alone for now. I'll probably just after that question, just I don't want to leave them. No, I think I'll stay there for a little.
Who's left in the room?
I'm hanging back, but
Oh,
Yeah.
sort of. I'm like in the same Tully.
Tally just kind of starts hugging you, crying.
Koski's not being cruel.
have you seen the parasite yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the Lord's permission to conduct an autopsy. And he wished to be left alone for a little while. I wish I could welcome everyone back under better circumstances. Well, if anyone needs me, you know where to find me. She's gonna leave for now.
Before you go,
Yes.
I know you used restoration magic. Were there any other magics you used to snuff out what kind of parasite, magical means? Was it implanted magically? Or if it was giving off any sort of magical essence?
It was giving off a minor transmutive essence. But we did not find sign of magical entry.
Okay.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
And she will leave.
Estiano, a word, and she'll
Yes,
walk out of the room to find a place to talk.
He'll follow.
Well, there's plenty of rooms within the estate, so she'll just pick one and close the door behind her. And immediately it's just, you all will hear screaming in the other room, and it's just a lot of swears in English and Coxspanin, and it's just a lot. But then she'll begin to talk lower after just insulting him, basically, and just like, what were you thinking? What would the good doctor help in this situation?
He is the only person that I have seen successfully do any type of operation that would have been needed to remove it.
She just goes to his face. For all you know, he's the one who put it in there in the first place. You know nothing of what he's capable of. All you know is how he's hurt me and this family. How dare you?
I'll just bow his head a little bit.
Maybe you should have stayed.
Just making that suggestion, Element, you've put this whole city at risk and our family. I can't even look at you after what you've done, and she'll just storm off. And she will try to catch up with Rennie and Dante towards the family home.
Okay. Anyone else?
Awkwardly side-eye my wife in silence.
Horus will walk up and down the halls, reminiscing, attempting to look for anything that's off.
Is there like an oily boy around that can cut me a check? I don't know how long this is gonna take.
No, this ask about it.
Kasi is as gently as possible explaining loss to Cully.
I need you to play that out, though. Just for my sake.
Yeah,
Like,
just-
what's... He's looking up to you going, like, where did Grandpa go? What does gently...
Frikoski?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The library only has copies of Aragon and the dinosaur All My Friends Are Dead book. So,
Oh,
like,
okay.
This is actually pretty
Okay,
good.
gotcha. Okay. Someone dies in Aragon.
Yeah, multiple.
No, I will tell Koski before I leave to come get us before the autopsy.
I will do this.
So it's like in there.
Cassius. Something's wrong.
Yeah, you know, people die. People get weird parasites. It happens.
I haven't really... I don't know how to explain it. Something feels off. It's a weird feeling I've sometimes had where when we've been near a body, I can sometimes see them stand up and walk away. from it. They just kind of give off a feeling.
Right, well, I'm sure the doctor and the Dawn Caller here will figure it out, and we can be on our way. Focus on the things. You're looking at me.
She just kind of like smacks your shoulder, like, what happened to your compassion?
Yeah, I mean, if Koski's the one being passionate here, there's a problem.
I don't know. How much more of it am I supposed to?
Can she, like, do this at Koski?
Sure.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know. What? You didn't see him yelling at that other guy. Look, if we find out anything, I'll pass it along.
She just kind of disappears a little bit.
Okay, you see one person yelling at the husband, you gotta join in. Alright.
Wow.
Whew.
It's infectious.
Millions gotta stick together.
Elman,
Yes.
what are you doing alone in the room?
Absorbing. Was planning on it being between 15 and 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
The only thing I'd be saying is to get closer, hand on chest, and I love you. And then eventually make my way back down.
Making your way back down. Those of you who are still here, being Koski, Horus, Cassius still here, or is Cassius left at this point?
Well, thoroughly shamed by my wife. I'm not trying to find someone that can cut me a check, but I'm just gonna kind of awkwardly find a place to sit, a magazine to read. Copy of Harry Potter.
Oh, Lord.
What am I coming down to at this point?
Koski talking to Tally very softly. Horus, you were just...
Waiting at the staircase, looking up, waiting.
I think I said I stayed as well. That I was going to follow after I see him.
Okay.
He's okay.
So, as soon as you start
As soon as I see that
Big
he's...
Bard's tale where the grandpa
it depends on how he
dies.
looks, if I'm being honest. It does. I assume you don't look okay in the sense of...
Yeah, like.
But I mean, I meant more so in the sense of, like, alive and, you know... I'll just make sure that
I don't think I
it's-
fell down the stairs.
Well, I wasn't sure what
Can you
the
check?
problem was before
Yeah.
this. So. But yeah, once I see that everything, there's people around and stuff, and I'll look to you if you need anything. Apparently, all healing magic has been used, so I've been pretty useless. So, if you give, I can essentially look for your go ahead if you don't need anything. Do you need anything?
I mean, I'd be kind of like glancing around. I think eyes most lingering on Tally, Estiano if they're around, and then any employees, house employees, not party. But I'd be kind of glancing around, half erratically, half thoughtfully.
Estiano will come back from the kitchen with drinks for everyone. my lord. And Tally will run from Koski over to you,
I'll give her
hug
a
you. It's just kind of crying.
Me too.
Estiano will put the tray of drinks down. Just kind of stand waiting for...
Yes. Steps. You need something?
I'm looking for your permission to conduct an autopsy to remove the parasite and perhaps figure out exactly what its origin is, where it came from.
Are you still holding Tully?
I
I'll
probably would have. Yeah.
taking Tully.
I'll go a little
What's a
bit.
parasite?
Or put like on, yeah. Thank you, I would appreciate it.
Of course.
If I may I also be present?
Do you have experience with the care of a body and medical knowledge?
I have decent medical knowledge.
I wouldn't say no to another set of hands.
That is something I can always be.
Um,
Plus, I may have some other means of identifying. Maybe if I see it, I can definitely scroll through tomes.
Hey, so the kid and I, well, he's gone now. Funny thing was taking him around the dump, character building exercise. We saw this weird big thing, parasitic in nature. So if you could let me pop a look at that when it comes out.
yeah, yes. Once we have it removed,
Pointed look at my wife.
and she's just kind of in the corner, just
Oh,
At the supportive wife.
I would love it. Love to see it.
once we have it removed and the late Lord prepared, we can begin a wake. If someone could fetch my wife, I could use another set of hands. With me?
With you.
I start going upstairs. Gonna jump quickly to Kyotenna and Rennial.
Quick thing. When we enter the room, I will cast Detect Magic.
I'll get back to you on that.
I think you'd be familiar with Rennial's in a huff, like
Shoot.
walk.
She'd probably be running down this point, but like you can see, is like very sluggish. Like she is tired, but she's trying to catch up.
I'll slow down once I hear your
Yes.
really eager, like,
Rennie, wait.
oh, Mom, you're joining me to see my siblings. The only, part of my siblings, just one of the siblings. We should go see them, Mom. We should go see them.
I'm sorry your dad dismissed you like that. I actually came to just talk with you quickly.
And we're walking up this.
I don't think I'm ready to see everyone else right now. Would I have fully run past Dante at this?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say so.
I feel like you're just like hanging in the back.
Yeah,
just, like-
I stayed to make sure that he was. Come on, then I left after, so you went past me, and then I just. Yeah.
How are you doing with everything going on?
I don't know, Mom. I have a feeling that despite everything that's happened, it's gonna be a lot of the same. Which is great. Quiet life in Blackwood. Fantastic. Everything I could hope for.
Oh, Dante's back. You must be happy about that.
Don't have to wait 400 years to see him again, so that's a big plus. There's Dante, but is that him? He's catching up.
Dante, are you going after them or
Yeah.
going home? Where are you going?
Right now I'm going after them because he didn't make sure that they're okay.
Mhm.
Unless if I saw you two talking and I thought it was private,
We'd be walking and talking like.
but if you didn't wave me over, I'd be like, oh.
No, there would be fully that.
Okay,
way.
okay.
Maybe I'm asking you to be like, oh God, help.
You just see it.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can make an insight to see that you didn't want me to be there, I would immediately be like, I have to go check in on things anyways.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
But there'd also be like a help me.
I know, but I know how important conversations like this are supposed to be. Insight check?
Hopefully your mom's scarier than
It's
you.
it's only a 14.
14?
She sighed very loudly.
Yeah. If I could tell,
I'm going to say that's
Yeah, okay.
enough.
then here's what when I go up, I'll be like, oh, good. All right, you caught up. That's good stuff. Sorry, I gotta go.
What are you sorry
I'll be
for?
right back.
I'm
No,
just,
sorry.
I'm just going be with my family
That's right.
and my siblings, just
Well.
one of the kids.
When you do that,
Right.
treat yourself. Keep it going.
Gotcha.
Forward. Do your thing.
I'll tell them when it's really high.
What she
I'm
wants.
doing well.
Right.
Right.
I need to go see about other things, stuff. So
Oh, where can we find you after?
I'll come back here. Well,
Your
so it's your
specific
house.
spot. I'm just gonna mark.
I'll go back
Nine on the
for the
second.
autopsy. I'll go back for the autopsy.
An autopsy.
Eventually, I'll go back. Yeah. So I'll be there. But for now, I gotta do something else. But you did. Come on.
Okay.
And then I'll
Staring at you, just like.
nod, and then I'll go.
They're letting him in the autopsy.
I'm gonna.
Dad wouldn't even let me hear. And he's just gonna be walking back up the hill. Just great and all, but it's magical.
So she's like trying to keep like the pace and just like follow and just.
We're a little bit like up a hill, like now.
Slow down, slow down.
I'll be embarrassed I got this mad and I'll slow down.
There was something I wanted to talk to you before we head back.
Did you not want to see everyone?
Not yet.
Okay. Is everything okay? Well,
Is
we've
it-
been wanting to go back since we left.
There's a very good chance, as soon as everything's calmed down and probably after Element had time to mourn and I at least got to see your siblings once, I think I'll be heading back to Marsix.
What for? Can I come? You're not going by yourself, right?
That's the problem.
Mom, in your condition.
There doesn't seem to be anyone else really willing to come back. I know.
Wait, hold on. Is that yes? Because I had a bunch of things prepared to get you.
As I was saying, Cassius got this thing with the crosses, and everyone else is ready to be back home, but I don't know if I can keep you safe. But I don't know if I'll come back alive if I go back by myself.
Right. Well, you won't have to, right? This entire thing has been trying to prove to, I guess, myself and kind of you that I can hold my own. So, if this hasn't been enough proof, I nearly got bisected by that frog thing. So, I'm
Exactly why I wanted to keep you here.
I walked away from that.
Yeah. And I don't think I can keep you in Blackwood, no matter how hard I try.
You wouldn't be the only one trying, apparently, so I guess the less rude I get here, the easier it will be for me to not spend the rest of my life here. And then not to be ungracious of the life that you've, worked really hard to make sure I get. But just saying.
Try not to be mad at your dad. He's just also trying to keep you safe, but he doesn't know what we've gone through in the last week. The things you've seen, everything you've experienced. There's no way he can understand how much you've gone through in the last week.
Right. Yeah, I won't be mad at my dad. Sure, you're absolutely right. Just so ungracious being mad at dad for no reason. Smash cut to you yelling at well, I wasn't there for that, so this is just no reminding you of the hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy? What do you mean? You don't-
I would know.
All
You're
the secrets
absolutely
and lies
right.
you've kept
I
from
feel
me, you
guilty.
know.
I feel guilty.
Wait,
that I'm the
guys?
only one.
No secrets.
Guys?
This is it.
The meta layers.
Yeah, we signed up for this family thing. We're working things out. So yeah, we're gonna go. Wait. So are you? You're not gonna want to see them now. I mean, right. I'll go make sure.
Just let him know that we're all safe. Everyone's good, including Dante. I'm sure he's going with you, though. But,
He walked
He's
away.
at the front door, just waiting for us.
In the quarters.
Okay. Right.
I'll
Are
let
you headed back?
Yeah.
Like before you go, like I just give you a hug. Mom, can you make sure Dad lets me be part of that autopsy? It's like fully messed up. I'm not being allowed to be there, and it's just like, please.
She'll just grab you from the back of the head with her trunk and just hold you close. And sure, sweetie. I don't know why you're so excited to be there, but
Well, last time Dad did an autopsy, we had to re-kill. I'm just saying they might need my help.
let's not think about that right now. But yes, I'll talk to your
that's
father,
right.
and I'm sure he'll be inclined to let you be there.
I'm sure, yeah. And apologize to him for me, for lashing out at him. Again, I need to be better at managing my emotions. It's not fair to lash out at family.
You talk to your dad when you see him.
Oh, okay, fine. Are you sure you can't just do it for me?
No.
Okay.
And she'll let you go and start to head back.
Dante, where did you wander off to after all that?
I had to go back to my house just for a quick second. You know, but that could be later. There's other things. That's going to be very quick. As quick as I can possibly do it. Not sure how quick it's actually going to be, but
Now would be the time to do that, as after
okay,
this.
got it. Yeah.
Unless anyone has anything else.
Oh, I also want to read about military stuff in the woods, aka talk to my brigand friend in the woods. Eventually.
Well,
I walk up to the old ramshackle accord and the abode, and the squeaky, old, still hasn't fixed door. It said he was going to fix it when I was 8. Just didn't. So it's just never going to be quiet enough for me to actually go in and out without them knowing. But I prepared myself mentally for that. And, I mean, what do I see to when I enter? Is it worse or better than when I left?
it's not better, but it doesn't seem like it's much worse.
Because it hasn't been that
See
long.
your father sleep in a chair.
Peacefully?
Sun coming through the window on him.
He catches me like putting a little tiny knapsack of coins, trying to put it on the table.
Dante,
Hmm? Hey,
it's been a couple of days.
yeah, yep. I said I was going out to make some stuff.
Well, let's see what you got.
Yeah, here you go. I give him all of my gold. Well, I give him 30 gold.
It's counting it. It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
What did you do? Who did you rob?
I didn't. Crazy. I didn't rob anyone. I don't. Maybe I did actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't. You know how I am with names. It's gets lost. No. But it's use it to fix the door maybe. Wow. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Obviously, that's who cares about it? Who cares?
I could use it to feed you.
Yep. Could do that. Could. I might be going again. Because this worked out so well, so that's fine, right?
The hells you are.
What do you mean? I did exactly what I said, right?
Yeah, you did all right. This here's enough for us for a little while.
Yeah, but I could get more. Isn't that better?
You talking back to me?
No, I thought this is what you wanted. You told me to do that, no?
You did what I told you. Now I'm telling you to stay home.
But I told... the thing is, it's crazy. I sort of told people that I would help with things. So, I'm not saying, I'm just saying that I might influence your decision, in my decision. Because it is kind of... You never really used that for much food for me, really. It wasn't that expensive. I know how much food is. We went for food. That's enough for a lot of food. But I can get us more of that. I'm just saying.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, I will do so. I was about to ask if I could.
Oh,
That's the best insight I can. Total 28, natural 20. Yes. Oh, I love personal whispers. You don't get to know it. None of you get to know it. This is mine.
I don't know if you want it.
I don't.
at this point, you could keep your dad. Dude.
Can I steal a moth?
Oh yeah. Is it a comfort moth?
Yes.
For
They're
sure.
comforting. You know what? Remember Oswald?
I
This
kept
is coming
thinking
back
about
to Oswald.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I think there are too many people with daddy issues. So we would just solve it by killing Dante's dad. I'd be the only.
I don't have daddy issues.
I mean, two is
Their
enough.
dad's dead. Who's two?
The
too.
look on his face
Yeah.
Rennial.
my
I
God.
he died from natural causes.
is almost conflicting.
Yeah, I understand. I've seen it a couple times before, I think. I think in this moment is when he finally takes a quick... I don't know if I'm like her. I know I've seen that look 1,000 times, and I don't know, but I would like to go and figure it out. I can't just stay here. Look at this place.
Or you have to stay here.
Why? Why do I have to? How does that make any sense? Think about this. There's a world out there, and I do really well. I help protect the people that I actually care about. Not like that. I meant like I'm not doing anything here for you. I don't do anything for you here. I just sit in that room or outside and meditate, and nothing happens. I don't get to. What am I doing with anything? Why even let me go outside at all at that point?
I went up into the attic while you were gone.
Okay.
There's a box missing.
And?
Where is it?
It's... I don't... How often do I go up there? I don't...
Where is it?
Okay. I found a box. Had a bunch of cool stuff in it. You didn't tell me anything about it. Can I make a deception check? I'm gonna
Give
say
me a
I
deception
haven't
check,
said it
yeah.
yet, but I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I hid it. It's in my backpack, but I'm gonna say that I hid it because it's not yours either. It's hers.
Give me a deception check.
It's fine. 12. It's hers. It's not even yours. So what do you care?
There are things in this world that you do not understand, boy.
Things in this world. I watched a not frog try to eat a person while they were controlling an actual frog that was trying to eat me. I think I got it. There's weird things in the world.
Oh, that didn't happen.
What
You
kind
see
of
him
weird
take a
things?
deep breath.
Yeah, take as deep breath as you want. Okay. The point is,
Whoa.
you've never once talked about my mother, ever, and I found a box with her stuff in it, and apparently I wasn't supposed to touch it, which you never told me about to not touch anyways. You make rules, but then I break the rules that you didn't even tell me that you made. What am I supposed to do? I got you what you wanted, and then when I got you what you wanted, and I figured out what I wanted, maybe I want stuff. What about that? Why can't I want anything? Why is that a problem in my life? That I can't want anything, ever. If I want something, you don't want it. When I don't want something, you want me to do it. Is that what Mom did? She wanted something other than you?
What?
It is at that point the kind of glazed
Yeah.
look in his eye disappears. Your mother is not good for you. She walked out on us. Doing my best.
Why would she even leave the box? Forgot it? If it was that, then wouldn't I be able to look at the box? There has to be more to this than just she left.
You're too young for this.
Too young to know why my mother left? I'm an adult. I can legally do essentially anything. The only thing that I can't do is anything because of you. You are the one holding me back. Not her. She left. Fine. Then I'll go find her. I'll figure it out for myself.
And where you gonna look? Huh? Big world out there.
Yeah, it's really big, and I got a lot of time. But I can't spend it here. She's not here. So if I want to find her, gotta go somewhere else.
You'll regret this, boy.
Why? You still won't talk about her. You won't say anything. Regret what? Leaving here? Leaving you? No, I don't think I'll regret that. And I'll just, that's the last thing. I'll walk out.
All right.
I'll go to the house.
And you just hear yelling behind you. You'll be back. I know you will. I will now cut to... First, who went to go and try and find Kyotenna for the autopsy?
I thought that was kind of like Dante told her.
Oh. You had told him to
go get you for the autopsy, but I guess I could go get you too. It doesn't really make
No,
any
no one told Koski.
I was going
No.
upstairs.
Yeah, Koski's been
No.
I
with
didn't
Tully.
verbalize it. I would have sent someone from the
She did.
house if.
I mean, you mentioned
Oh.
to her that the
Oh.
autopsy was about to happen, and Rennie was like, I won't go, so I feel like.
Yeah.
No, I literally told you to come get me. You said okay.
Oh, yeah. Koski has come to get you.
But I'm already on my way back.
Yeah.
Koski's comforting a child. It's fine.
We have oily boys for
Alright.
that. It's fine.
Oh, can the oily
called
boy
I
Oily
thought,
boys.
I thought you meant like when we were leaving Blackwood.
No, except for the autopsy.
Sorry.
That's okay. So I'll go back with them.
So
Element can have an oily boy fetch us. It's fine.
party starts to reconvene.
Mhm.
You want to cast Detect Magic as soon as you entered the room?
Mhm.
There is remnants of combination of evocation and necromantic magics often used in healing around the body, and a slight trace, and it is rapidly fading, of a transmutive magic in the body.
Estiano, I was.
Yes.
Whatever did this is also dying. Should be quick if we want to
Yes.
get it while it's alive.
Give me a hand.
And I just start, I'm assuming trays and stuff and getting everything ready.
He's more moving the body onto a stretcher with a cloth over it and bringing it to a proper morgue.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm strong. I can help with lifting.
So the body's brought to the morgue. We'll say anyone who wanted to be here for the actual autopsy will have seen them and followed them.
After what happened last time, I think everyone is.
Right.
Yeah.
Is everyone?
Yeah. Rennial is loading
No.
their blunderbuss.
If you're a no, Koski will give Tully back to you to go to the autopsy.
As far as Rennial is concerned, autopsies are nothing but good. Or
Bad.
yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, here we go.
Sure.
He's going to start with cutting into the cranium to remove a parasite. Once the skull cap is off, you see it almost looks how do I describe this? It almost looks a little like the creature you saw in the landfill.
Yeah.
Smaller. Much smaller. Not quite the same in shape. Same shade of purple. The star-shaped mouth is latched onto the brain.
Oh.
The long arms are curling down the sides, and where the bulging vein-looking protrusions under the skin on the temples, it looked like it was enveloping the brain. Its long tail wraps around the stem and the spine. Takes longer than you would expect to fully detach it.
Does it look like it's still alive?
While it was still on there, or while he's like cutting it, I would like hard cast identify on it. See if I grab anything from it.
gotta recheck if identify
Yeah,
works
it's
on
more than
living
objects.
beings.
Oh, it's
It does
alive.
work on
Even if it's not
things.
alive, it's
It'll tell me any magical effects that it inflicts, or things like that.
Hmm.
If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
I see.
So,
yeah. It's not the nature of the creature itself. It's what it's still the spell being cast or spell-like effect, right?
Mm-hmm. Basically, what it's doing.
Yeah.
so you get the nature of it, you don't learn what it is called.
Yeah.
In this case, the nature of this creature is to transform the host. To create a mutated symbiotic relationship. However, you can also get a magical effect that was affecting it. Some sort of transmutive magic was affecting it. Seems to have mutated it somehow to where instead of changing its host, it killed the host.
Interesting. This was deliberate. Not just like whisper under my breath, but since I'm like within his vicinity, he definitely heard it. Or Estiano heard it. And anyone who would be like within that area.
Like this is in a big room. We're all just like.
If we're all just huddled, yeah, everyone would have heard my little whisper.
Does Koski recognize this as similar to the thing that attacked him?
It looks very similar, and this is much closer in size.
And then you already said it looked similar to what attacked us in the.
It looks similar to what you found in the landfill.
dead thing.
However, that was a lot bigger.
Oh, that's right. It was already dead.
Where this is maybe the size of like a small crab. The one you found,
Dog-sized.
large dog-sized. You all look like you have an idea of what this is. Care to enlighten me?
I pull out like the sketches I've done. We've seen this. There was something that was driven out of its home in the landfill. Something monstrous. And we found the thing that drove out that monster. And it was a large dog-shaped version of this thing. It wasn't around anyone's brain, but so we definitely have seen.
Remind me, were these good sketches or like toddler sketches?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It was discernible. I don't know. I'm not an artist. Can I make a check for that?
Sure.
It's Ricky.
I remember you saying something specifically about it.
Yeah. What stat is
Just dexterity.
Oh, I'm good at that. No, just plates dex, so that's 5. 18.
It's not bad.
I did Curious Cure. It was like shading. See the cross hatching. Adds depth.
You should have done that instead of becoming an adventurer.
Let's continue.
Yes. And the autopsy continues.
Is that thing still alive? Should it be?
We sure do hope not.
When he pulled it out, he was using forceps to hold it.
Right, be careful.
That's why your dad doesn't want you in your backseat.
I'll put
autopsy.
he grabs a bucket, puts it over it, and finds a heavy jar and puts it on top.
Bucket.
Maybe we have to put it in. No, you know what? You're the doctor.
I technically animate that.
Okay, yeah. Rennial is now focused on manning the bucket.
What?
You should sit on the bucket.
I have a gun pointed at it. Yeah. We don't do that.
So,
During the autopsy, can I discern where the parasite entered the body?
give me a medicine check.
That's an ability
Can I
check,
help
right?
with that? Also,
Yes.
guidance. Guidance. I can put
I heard the guidance. I didn't hear
Help.
if you can help or not.
How are you helping?
well, I'm up in personal. I mean, I helped with the last autopsy with a ceremony spell, and I also have magic to detect magic, as well as any type of.
Are you proficient with medicine?
Yeah.
No,
well,
Estiano is,
well,
right?
Estiano is, yes.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yes, I am proficient with medicine.
Then yes, I would allow it.
The reason I came up with that in the first place was because I lived in a household that was like 2 doctors essentially. So.
You said medicine?
Yes.
26.
26. So, you're looking pretty much throughout the entire body, and it takes you almost till the end of the autopsy to find anything that could be where it entered. It's very subtle. There is a little bit of bruising around the eye. And it is a little bloodshot.
Dang, I got a 10 constitution. I'm gonna go take a smoke break.
I imagine like you're eating in the midst of those.
And when you are taking a look at the eye, the pupil is blown.
So that's where this guy got in.
Almost like a member of your party has something going on with their eye and had a strange reaction when this similar creature was just
What is Koski
Yeah.
reacting to any of these findings?
Koski is staring at the bucket.
Yeah. We're both
You
like
can Greek out noise.
Did
I
you say
heard
that
that.
out loud? Did you say it out loud?
Yeah. Do a straight intelligence roll. So yeah, she's just looking at the body, looking at Koski, looking at the eyeball, looking at
Is that what
Koski.
you're doing with the eyeballs?
I know nothing.
Koski's keeping it close to his chest, but you know something's going on.
the eye.
And my intelligence was 0. So I am shooting through the eye.
Hmm.
Well, throughout the rest of the autopsy, Estiano is able to tell that whatever mutated the parasite also heavily affected his health, as there are slight changes to his physiology as well, and you're not sure what parts are from the parasite and what parts are from whatever magic was radiating off of it. But example of one thing that's found is a second heart. Not connected to anything. It just started to form like it was growing out of the muscle tissue within. And it seemed to be compressing inside the chest cavity.
Not anymore. But it had been? Or is it?
It's removed.
Was it right next to the heart? Like the what would normally be the heart?
It looked like it was starting to grow to connect to the
So
heart. But it hadn't fully connected. But that is one major thing. Like, it looked like it was compressing his heart, and it probably was not helping.
Are there any other abnormalities to his anatomy?
There's a couple, but that is the largest one. It's things such as his eye color changed.
Oh.
His,
To what?
Elman, what was your father's eye color?
That is an excellent question. I'm so glad you guys.
Is that
Look into
actually
your
a
father's
detail
eyes.
written down? Do you have that detail written down?
I think I
course.
gave them vague.
That's impressive.
Blue? Iron or blue?
They are now purple.
Yeah, purple makes sense.
Oh.
I was assuming you were gonna say purple anyways. Yeah. This is a weird question. You can go first if you want. But
Does it look like it? So it's. Oh, sorry, Horus. Would you have shared what you found with your identify that its initial purpose was to try to transform him
Not
into
yet.
something? Okay, so I guess I'll wait until that gets.
Is
Interesting.
Koski's head hurting?
Oh.
You've got a bit of an ache, but it's not the pounding pulse that will sometimes go to your eye.
Is there any color coming off of that thing on his bad eye?
Which thing? The wound, the...
The creature.
Oh, that. Allow me to double check what color we assigned transmutation.
if it's purple, I'm gonna
Oh, I
go
was gonna
crazy.
say, purple's the light.
Wow. Purple will be the color of the
Actually, it's
kingdom.
probably gonna be.
I like purple.
Really
It's orange-ish. It's like there's a thread of orange going throughout the body, but it is... It's very quickly fading. You're pretty sure the creature has died at this point.
Oh.
This is a weird question.
Koski's less uncomfortable knowing that.
Because it's not. I don't think it's technically been said yet. What is the official cause of death? That is to say, like, obviously there's a thing on their brain, but you know what I mean by official cause. Like, thing on their brain is not an official cause of death. Was it like asphyxiation of like the brain? Like, did they what literally caused the death? I guess is the question. Like, was it truly purely magical means interacting with the body, or was it like
Organ
the brain?
failure.
Yeah, was it straight up organ failure of brain, heart? The heart failed because there was a second one coming in.
I feel like thing on brain might have been a valid cause of death in this time period.
Or
This-
heart being crushed.
This
Yeah, well, that's the
cause of death would be organ failure,
Okay,
but the brain failed first.
brain failure.
Mm.
Got it. That's all I really cared about right there. That's important.
Is he making any moves towards dissecting the creature?
That's what I was gonna say.
Not yet.
I'm like sketching the creature
Yeah.
already. Like doing like Da Vinci level like sketches of just
Da Vinci.
basic anatomy.
Yeah.
Just
Rennial desperately trying to.
Oh, it does fit in the square. I go, when you mentioned the eye thing, I turned to Dad. Dad, did you see that on him when he first started getting sick? His eye being a little weird. Or was that like a longer time ago?
The bruising or the...
Him? I guess it'd be hard to notice, but like when he started like falling ill.
The thing that originally made me aware that he was ill was he had fallen down the stairs.
Right.
I assumed that the bruise came from the fall.
Oh wait, this is an investigation where?
In the manor.
I'm gonna go there. I think there's enough people here. I don't think I need to be here. I want to investigate that later. But
Right.
that's weird.
At this point, I'll divulge. The creature is strange because when I looked into its nature, it is specifically designed to alter the creature that it digs its brain into. This one was being forced to kill it instead. So, this was a very deliberate attack, as opposed to just a creature doing its normal thing.
Right. Well, that's the question, isn't it? Did this parasite, was it set out? Was it changed or transformed into this killing machine before it got to your father? Or was it already in your father and then something...
I don't know if he's here.
He's actually not here.
Yeah, he's not here.
Sorry, their father. Wait, you're not?
No.
Nice, this is such
You're talking to like some random assistant. He's like, sorry, what?
Oh, right. Oh, sorry, it's dark. I don't have dark vision. I didn't... that's what happened. No, but I would say... yeah, I would give you that thought. Like, so, right, so...
Checks out.
Yeah, did someone use a parasite already transformed to kill a Lord Obi, or was someone trying to transform Lord Obi and then it didn't work, or like, is there any way to tell?
At this
Horus?
point, no.
One of these things attacked me. I did not die.
Wait, what?
We already talked about this.
Did we actually?
I was gone.
Oh, right.
I was
Oh, you
I
did.
didn't know of this.
Yeah.
They did.
Pretend I would just say, oh, that's right.
Is that what the
Yes.
scar?
I don't know what it is, but it attacked me.
It didn't get in?
Am I dead?
Maybe it
I
transformed
mean, like,
you.
emotionally, yes, but like,
Did you kill the parasite before?
did I kill it? I don't know if I killed it.
You didn't kill it.
No.
Right.
These are not questions.
Koski, do
I can
you
imagine I hurt it enough that it took off.
It
Yanked it
got-
off my face and yeeted it.
pretty much that.
Okay.
It got onto your ship, attacked you, nearly got to burrow inside of your head, and you grabbed it and just threw it as far as you could into the
Yeeted
ocean.
it.
Wait, where was this?
Was it that
This
size?
was before,
No, but where in the world?
somewhere on Koski's journey from Rusanovia.
What?
Was it in this
It
continent?
was in the Trench Coast, like
In the
just
Trench
before you made
Coast.
That is
landfall.
very
Just before I
far
made
away.
landfall.
You kept it in your trench coat? I come back in.
Isn't that like incredible? How far away is?
You have a map.
Yeah, but can I go?
Get to the map!
Oh, God, here we go.
Moving back
But
at
if-
the...
You guys stay
But
over.
if someone is sending them, why send one at me? I'm no one. I am no one here.
Well,
No, it's
this
on stream.
one...
It's on stream.
This one seems more geared towards killing someone. These seem to be creatures within nature. When they're normally out and about, they burrow into things and change them. How they work and what they're trying to change things for, no clue.
Yes, but I cannot imagine it attacking a ship without being changed. Why would a wild creature do that? Makes no sense. It's certain death.
It's a parasite. Without a host, it's already dying.
But we were near the coast. Why choose the ship?
I don't know.
Wait, why did you say it was specifically this time targeting to kill as opposed to transform? Couldn't it have just failed its mission to transform?
The magic that it was giving off.
Transmutive magic?
No, when I casted
Oh.
Identify,
It no longer did the
it
transmutation.
no longer had that purpose.
Clarification. It was giving off bits of magic itself to give you its
Yeah.
general purpose, but you were also getting bits of magic affecting it that
So
had
it was a-
mutated it.
Yeah, some
Okay.
other magic
Other
had
magic that
targeted
happened.
it.
Something
I
else
see.
on it was
Understood.
making it change its original function.
This is wild.
There's a lot here.
Dad, when he fell down the stairs, did he was he able to communicate anything at all? Like, oh, I got attacked by this thing. Like, what happened that day?
He made no such motion that he had been attacked.
Maybe yours was different.
Was he able to communicate at that time?
Fairly clearly, yes. Stated that he wasn't feeling well and all of a sudden was just quite dizzy and he fell. I looked him over and treated him. He started to get a little bit better. And then it got a lot worse.
Oh. But did she? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it was. Did you do anything to the creature to like magically, like when you knew it was a creature or otherwise, or maybe you had someone else look at them and cast some
It
magic?
wasn't until he started to get worse that I realized there was a parasite.
Right, but I mean,
believe
even
it-
if it was accidentally magically.
I simply gave him pharmaceutical medication.
And there was no one else who cast any spells. I mean, I know the what's her name?
The Dawn Caller
Don't call it.
cast a healing spell to lessen the bruising.
And there wasn't even like, weird servants or anything that came over and cast some sort of thing. Or,
Not
and
to
no
my
one-
knowledge.
No one saw this person otherwise. That's
I believe until we understand the mechanisms of it, speculation is just speculation right now.
that's true.
I can put together that due to us being able to see it before removing it at this stage, that it is definitely grown. It must have been a lot smaller when it got in.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. If it was smaller, it would have been able to sneak into Lord OP without him noticing. Maybe there was something different about the one that attacked you, or the one that we saw at the landfill. Like, maybe why would it be trying to grow another heart? It's wild.
You said you've all encountered these before?
I have not.
It's been, we found a dead dad.
Without a host.
Right.
Have any of you seen the end result of one of these
One
in a
tried to
host?
attack me.
I have not seen this creature until today.
Do you think the no frog was there was this, imagine if you will, frog with, okay, I described the ocho.
Yeah.
Not, and then like,
Is that even a frog?
I correct him every time he says it's a frog.
wow, you weren't even there. How do you know?
When we mentioned
Well,
the-
when you describe it right, it starts slowly sounding not like a frog the more things you change.
So,
Maybe. So probably not the old joke then. I mean,
No.
it didn't seem. Well, do you know what that creature is? After I describe it, then
the crosses told us about
you
it.
can give me a nature or arcana check.
No thinking
Nature,
that
I'm
maybe
good
they're
at
not
those.
all that telepathic.
That is a 14.
Yeah.
I'll say that's enough for you to know what an Otyug is. It's a trash creature. What he's describing. Otyugs are usually pretty territorial. Something would have had to really scare it to make it move.
Wow. As a note, it had some pretty gnarly psychic abilities. And pretty gnarly psychotic tendencies, but that's neither near nor there.
They are fairly territorial, so they'd have to be a form of But
You
for
think
one
you
to-
think the Ocho was a host, and it was like strong enough to bleh.
I mean,
Oh,
we
wow.
don't know what these things do to the brain itself. They could have made it want to leave, because they're normally very territorial. They don't really leave their trash heap.
Dad, you're gonna dissect that thing. And Rennial has not turned away from the bucket the entire time.
I can try.
Right. See, I told you we should have carved up the one in the land.
How about you will make your way back to the manor?
I'm
Your
not-
mother and I can dissect this.
I'm not leaving you alone with this thing.
I would like to stay only to be able to get a good look on the insides.
He's staying, I'm staying.
I already had my
I'll head back. Don't let me hold anyone up.
pull out a sword.
I'm just trying to take as many notes of like its biology and stuff.
Kosky has left.
Is Kyotenna staying or?
Yeah.
Alright. Shall we? And as he goes to start to
I
dissect
kick
it,
the bucket.
that is where we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, everyone. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Before we get back into the game, we have a couple of break shoutouts. One for Lupin the Mailman, and
Video Chrome, marry me. You're the best. You're the best. Can I say that on air? Can I ask someone to marry me on air?
You said it already.
That's fair enough. Well, I don't have the ring though, but one step away.
all right. So, while they're dissecting the parasite in the morgue, the Dawn Caller would have came to you, Eltman. In his last hours, he started to say a few things, and they weren't quite making sense. While he was whispering them, I noticed that his hand was repeating a motion, almost like he was trying to communicate something. I fetched a quill and parchment, and does this mean anything to you?
Shut the stream.
It's a Rorschach
I was gonna
test.
say, it looks like my dad.
Yeah, fighting my mom.
It's a little girl.
Out of character.
Yes.
Does this mean anything to you? Because I might not. I don't take picture notes, and I should.
You can give me a...
Is it your aunt? I'm seeing some hair going
Kinda,
on.
yeah, I am seeing hair.
There's a little
Put your guesses in the chat.
Looks just like. Can we get?
Can we get some help?
You know, I'm gonna say no, you can't make a check on this. You would not recognize it.
I'm with Elemen, and I was attacked by one of those things. Does Kosky recognize it?
Are we all here? I think still.
I'm getting
We're still dissecting.
chief.
You can give
This
me
is so crazy. You guys
a-
can correct me, but I'm getting real chief vibes.
Chief?
Give me an insight check. This is gonna be with disadvantage, though.
Also, what was he saying? Well, that might actually help.
Oh.
Whoa.
Are those what I think they are?
Yeah.
Wow.
Share with the class.
Those are two nat 20s.
20s.
I'll get to that in a second.
Wow. I watched that in 4K.
I'm gonna take a picture of this so that Heather can.
He kept whispering the same
I don't know.
phrase.
Put it on the Instagram or something.
Blast that on our social.
Hang on, guys. He kept whispering the same phrase over and over again. Minds combine, take to the sky, sow the seed. Just over and over again. Does this mean anything to you? minds.
Does that mean anything in Thieves' Cant?
Not in Thieves' Cant. Minds combine, take to the skies, sow the seed.
What's with these prophecies every season?
It's a combine tractor.
Farming.
Now to get to your insight check.
You gotta buy a tractor.
Whispers. You know the secret. These are the best. Whispers are the best.
No, they're not. I don't get to hear it.
This whisper.
Hold on, I can't hear you over Matt.
Yeah, I was trying not to hear it.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes? No?
Maybe he drew the creature? I don't know.
No? Don't think so.
It's the creature's a horseshoe crab.
Okay, fine. Don't believe me.
Oh, what are those?
Is Koski lying?
You can give me an insight check.
Wait, can I do that too? Oh, insight check.
Are you there?
You're not there.
I don't know.
I want us to smash cut to us dissecting the thing, and it's overlaid
21.
exactly over that picture.
21? Koski looks like they're telling the truth. It doesn't look like the creature in the morgue.
Oh, I was sorry. I was inciting the no relation to this drawing thing. The not reaction to this drawing. Like, I don't know what it is. The general vibe, not a specific statement.
In that case, Koski, are you trying not to react?
I mean, Koski's not trying to hide that he knows something.
I'll say give me either a deception or persuasion check. You tell me which it is.
Is it the same? I guess persuasion, because I'm not trying to deceive you. Oh, well, that's a 3.
So, you're definitely seeing a look of recognition in Koski's eye, but it is... It is a look of... that kind of looks like something I've seen. And you get the feeling that Koski just is trying to be helpful.
I mean, Koski genuinely doesn't know what the creature is. It attacked him, but he has no idea.
Oh, I meant like the drawing though. Like, do you know what the drawing is at all, or do you think it is creature?
I think he drew the creature.
I mean, we'll show it to Estiano at the autopsy. Look like it?
I think it does.
It's the mouth.
It's a little girl.
It's the
That
Maybe
might
it's
be
upside
of
down.
expertise.
It's a fireball.
Oh god,
It's
all
a
roads lead
bird
to
from
fireball.
above.
Still looks like my dad.
Did the words he was saying have any meaning?
I mean, to him.
I'm sorry, I should have assumed.
How with it was he in the last couple days?
It was really the last day that he was lost. The days before he seemed to be cognizant of his words, and Then he started to slur them, and at one point he began to speak some sort of gibberish or another language that I do not know.
Do you remember the sounds? Could you phonetically...
I can try if you give me a couple of hours, maybe. I can see what I can recall.
I appreciate it.
Are they doing the autopsy in just another room, or is it a different building?
Different building. But I would say at this point they're probably coming back. It doesn't take too long to cut open that small of a creature.
Did we get anything? Information-wise.
Once you cut it open, it didn't really have any muscles. It was more of just nerves all the way through.
Why any muscle?
It's got some nerve.
But otherwise, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what its purpose was. It looks like maybe it was mid-transmutation.
What are the notable differences between what I'm looking at versus what I saw at the landfill?
Legs.
Other than
Legs
size,
for days.
this has what looks like we're starting to be legs hugging the brain, almost like it's trying to pull it into its mouth.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
How far is this building? Is it a short walk?
Short walk.
Okay, Koski's walking over there.
All right.
Let me know when I get there, please.
It's an odd little creature. It does very much look like a smaller version.
Like all the features are somewhat one-to-one except for the arms that are formed.
There's one feature that kind of sticks out a little bit. The tail of this one versus the tail of the one you found. Tail of this one has what look like are the smallest fins along it you could see. Just almost...
Frog-like? Tadpole-like?
Yeah, almost like a tadpole.
Swimming fin?
Yeah, along the tail, but it is like it was receding into the tail.
And the one we saw at the...
Had no fins.
Pretty frog-like, if you ask me.
Maybe he's
Noah's saying this.
You would be arriving as they are exiting the morgue.
Oh, we burned this, right? I'm holding it in a box. Alright, there's my dad let me hold it in a box. How are we? We're not
Koski's
leaving.
just taking that from you and going back to Element.
Okay.
I need this.
Right.
Just no communication. Why? Nothing.
Wait, hold on.
No gloves either.
Are you sure you want to just be holding that thing?
Wait, can I have it after? I need after it. Mom didn't let me carve the last one.
You return as Rennial's chasing you.
I'm also following.
Am I back?
Yeah.
So Koski's gonna. Are you sitting at a table?
We can say it's the main dining table or something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was organizing
Perfect.
dinner for us.
So I'm gonna slop this thing down on the dining table next to the drawing, and arrange it so that it looks like the drawing.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Does it?
I'm going to step out.
Is this like art where you're making it, just sculpting it to match the drawing, or does it naturally kind of match the drawing?
It doesn't match it exactly. This is still shaped a little differently than the one that attacked you. The one that attacked you is much more aquatic, ready. And the one that attacked you had almost small tentacles, almost like catfish whiskers. This one seems to have lost those. Barbels, yes.
Walking into the room and seeing the art that's going on the table, is any of this ringing any bells from anything I've seen before, the symbol or the creature?
Trauma bells.
Give me a history check.
Am I now looking at this?
Sure, you can also give me a history check.
The one that attacked me looks more like that than that one.
Wait, what? The one that took
This is some type of evolutionary chain or something.
I'm still exhausted.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some more links.
Can I see?
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
That's worse.
What's the tail?
Oh, I thought that was a mouth.
The thing that's Koski, what you see is without the tail, just the barbels and its almost tendril-like tongue.
Oh, this is a proboscis.
Alright.
I also put on the examination table all of my cute little pictures.
They have to start as aquatic. They must.
With your dirty 20. You think you might have seen this image a long time ago, but you do not know when you saw it or what it was. You saw someone much higher rank than you in your guild with a thick document that had a symbol kind of like this stamped on it.
You have an idea where to look.
Is my dad around? Or is any of the help? Or is the Dawn Caller about
Yeah, I would say everyone's here.
at this dining table? It's like, we ruined your dining table, sorry.
And your butler starts to bring food in.
Now, read the room.
Oh wait, isn't your butler compromised?
Yeah, I'm mad at you.
What for, sir?
You know why.
Give me an intimidation check.
Yeah, the boss is
Can I-
very
can I help?
cross.
Sure, with advantage.
I will grab him if he
That was
runs.
very good.
Yeah.
Alright, go on.
No.
All intimidation is pun based.
So I'm actually.
One-liners.
No.
The boss is
18.
What was that?
18.
18. Very well, sir. I will bring you my resignation in the morning.
No, he's gonna go work for the village.
I haven't decided whether I was going to kill you yet. You can't quit.
Yeah.
Can I kill him?
Yeah, boss.
He hasn't decided, he just said.
I feel like it's more like personal.
Right,
shit.
we wouldn't
I
have-
should
Yes,
really at
yes,
least ask if
but
he wants to
doesn't
do
like
it. For...
getting hands dirty.
That is true. Plausible deniability, always good. We will have a lesson on this later.
Don't leave town, old man.
Wait, what happened? Did I miss
Where
something?
would I go?
gave you an intimidation lesson. You can't, because now he's just going to leave town. Like, that's not effective.
You shouldn't have put the idea in his head.
Yeah.
What if we break his legs?
See? Now he's getting it.
Did I miss something?
Oh, my butler's a traitor.
Also, I taught him how to be intimidating. He's not quite gotten it, but he's
Also
getting
that.
there.
Getting there. Had a positive review, actually.
Well, until you decide what to do with me, dinner is served.
Thank you.
Dang.
And he continues to bring food out.
Poison. check.
Yeah, say.
I cast detect poison.
Are you?
I have it. Yeah.
It's not poisoned.
We're fine.
Dad, has anyone else shown any signs of being ill or have that same bruising in the eye or weird single eye thing recently? Obviously not.
That weird single eye thing.
Koski, I mean, I said recently.
You don't know.
And this is obviously very relevant to what's happening here. I was calling you out. Expect you too much.
Not that anyone that I've seen.
Have you seen everyone?
I haven't gone around to the entire town.
Oh, I meant like mostly like, you know, the house dad.
I'll check the
Good
staff size.
initiative with putting the house first. Yes.
Permission, Lord, to medically examine your family.
Yes.
I'll
You
check
said
out.
it was detectable via magic, right? You were able to sense it was there, even though.
The Dawn Collar was.
Yeah.
We have a
could
Don
deal.
Collar S.
I could do it again and just detect magic.
I'll do the same thing. I'll walk around in different places.
So while you two are walking around,
Yeah.
Staring at people's eyes.
Yes, if you could. And I also want to try and take Horus aside for a second.
Yes.
While also doing the detect magic pat down of do I have a parasite. That drawing, did that mean something other than a creature to you?
I do not know of its specifics. I remember a long time ago in my guild, a book with the stamp looks vaguely familiar.
Like stamp in the book or stamp like cover?
Outside of the book.
Like
It was
important.
outside of the book, right?
it wasn't so much like a found book. It is a, hey, here's a file, essentially, with this stamp in the upper corner.
It was just more like a small stamp.
Important looking?
It was in a folder. So, yes. It seemed, I would say,
I don't spend my
with how... Exactly.
Especially nowadays, paper's expensive.
The thing is, since coming here, and to your question, how much would I have been able to reconnect or find with my old guild in the time?
So, your guild has since been disbanded. It was disbanded about 2 centuries ago. However, the reasons that you found for its being disbanded do not match the ideals of the guild that you know of. It was it was disbanded by Queen Cyprus II directly.
Queen Cyprus II.
That was more inquisitive.
You have found
How do you spell that?
Cyprus II. The current monarch of the nation is Queen Cyprus III. You have, however, found mentions of a apparently secret organization. It's often referred to as the Collective. They seem to be following the doctrines of your old guild. However, their existence has not yet been confirmed to be true. It is the stray mention of this collective in various books that you read.
So in this small amount of time, from what I could gather, my old guild is gone. I don't know what has yet happened to the information that they held, but it is a place I can start looking. That is vaguely familiar. So,
Good. If it has been acquired and redistributed, we might be able to call in some favors and find it.
the new version of the Order seems to be nothing more than a myth. So,
When you say myth,
their existence is not known, or just they don't even know if they're real. From what I read, They have the same ideals.
Could
Shot in the
you
dark.
remind me of those?
Send you the message, man. Come on.
Hey man, let's
Buy time,
buy time.
I heard that.
I heard that.
Yeah, yeah. Quick, what do we have for dinner?
Your guild.
Dinner quiche. Seems easily poisonable.
There we go. Your guild, its goal was to monitor what knowledge the public knows.
Oh, there's into censorship.
Yeah.
Thought police much?
Things that are too dangerous for people to know.
Oh, no.
You were meant to keep under wraps until it was the right time for people to know.
Which isn't it?
The various levels of your organization, the higher rank you were, the more sensitive the information you were in charge of.
I don't know if that was a thing I was allowed to say or not.
Oh.
Just I don't know.
You're free to share what you know.
As far as you know, your guild is dead. You're the highest ranking member.
Congratulations on your promotion.
You can recruit.
I don't know if that's how that works.
You can recruit now.
Oh, that's
I'm just
Has to be.
yeah.
putting that
It
out
certainly
there.
is.
Death cuts through a lot of bureaucracy.
I don't. This is usually the more you know, the higher rank. Not really like the.
Yeah, but you know the
You know
most
the
of
most.
anyone in your guild.
It's true.
I mean, if they don't
I think you're
exist.
the only one. We're having quiche.
For dinner?
God, I'm just
Is the
realizing now
only
that they're all
boys?
dead.
They're here.
They're having quiche.
So, I can do my best to track them down. I'm just not sure what is left.
And we're tracking them down because they might know something about this.
Yes. Why is there already sticky notes around it?
This is
Going with that.
It is 6 minutes.
I'll read them.
Okay.
One that disturbs me is the creatures itself. I don't remember seeing anything like that back in my day.
I mean, same.
Although, do you have a map, my lord, of the continent?
Yep.
Yes.
As
Pulls out a
the
map.
producer pulls it on screen. If we point down the places where going full on conspiracy mode, if we maybe mark on the maps, you said that you were attacked right around the trench coast up north.
Here.
Right.
We're
And
over
then
here.
then Marsix was where we found
So we're here.
the frog dog in the grave in the landfill. I'm gonna mark that. And then
Not either
there's
of those things. Like,
Lord.
not even close.
Lord
Well, we're
Opie.
between the two of them.
I don't know. Maybe it shows
The
like
frog and the dog.
No.
the frog dog.
No, the frog.
Well, have you seen that tadpole tail? That's frog-esque, if anything. Frogs are
Is it still on
involved.
the table?
It's still on the table. You didn't touch it.
Hey, Alfred, you still here?
His name's Alfred.
Absolutely
so?
not.
I thought that
I'm
was
9%
the Gilded.
sure it was
the
Alfred.
Gildages.
I'm 9% sure he was also named Alfred or Albert or something along that line.
Jives.
It was
Jives, right. Hey, Alfred.
We call him Jives because, you know.
To disrespect
Why
him.
isn't he coming? Alfred!
I ring the servant bell.
Yes, my lord.
Should you put like a dinner plate over the, put that over that, please?
To keep it warm.
I don't want to look at it anymore.
Do we need it anymore?
I don't need any more.
It's
You need any more?
making
I look. Don't worry, it's
Cash
only
just
the thing
ducks
that
under
killed
the
my
table.
dad. You're fine.
It's already dead.
Wait, hold on. Can I have it?
For now.
No,
No.
no, absolutely not.
You get what you deserve.
Properly dispose of it.
You can eat it.
I wonder what happens if somebody eats it.
You can find
Let's
out.
find out.
Hey, try to eat it.
Oh, I'm menacing you.
decided your punishment for him.
Exactly.
It's kind of like eel.
Give me a.
I think that's the most accurate. Oh, please stop.
Give me another intimidation check.
Honestly, it might be the best guess because if they get
This would be the
I
threatened
will
by it,
kind of stand behind him to help you.
Guidance.
It seems like we're creating
Yes.
a mini boss for later right now, guys. I feel like we're kind of Ivaring this one up real hard.
That's right.
Yeah, but we liked Ivar.
Okay, can we shoot him after he eats it?
Yes.
Okay.
First one was really good.
That's
First
up to me.
one was really good. That is 27.
27.
I give him cutlery.
I give him some salt.
You wish for me to eat
I'm
this,
going
my
to
lord?
step out because
Since you
Agnes won't like
volunteered.
this. Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, just a little salt on top of that. Yep.
Starts to cut a piece off.
How easy is it cut?
It's no muscle or anything. It's just so it's probably
So
pretty
he's
slimy.
going to cut it. The skin of it is like rubber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I should start with the innards.
That's where the flavor is.
Dude, it's probably just like calamari. It's pretty fine.
As he pulls a piece off of it,
Cash actually hates seafood. Fun fact.
Oh. Keep that down.
it starts to close itself up.
The wound.
The entire thing. The parasite is closing itself up.
I like curling.
Into
No,
like
the wound that you
Oh,
used to dissect
okay.
it
Oh, I
is
see.
sealing.
Oh.
And you see the nerves rearranging.
Eat it faster. Eat it faster. No, I'm not.
When he sees this, he drops it out of fear, and you see the tentacles around the mouth.
Oh.
Shoot a fire.
Is there a fireplace in here?
Nah, don't do that.
We have a fireplace.
Probably a fireplace, yeah.
Chuck it in the fireplace.
Fireplace.
Oh wait, what if
And
we
you-
can walk?
You hear a high-pitched squeal, not audibly, you note.
My brain.
You all just hear it in your head.
I was wondering if I could
And then it
see
goes still as it burns.
Doesn't count as a punishment.
Yeah, what about the piece that he successfully cut off? He can still eat that.
From the piece that he's successfully cut off,
It's budding.
it seals. He drops it on the table, just shocked.
Dropping it on the table. Throw it in the fireplace.
No, I want to see what happens.
Maybe we put this little thing in the trinket that we have that holds things for 400
We
years.
can't
Wait,
control
what's
this
it
thing.
doing?
4 barbels appear around it.
Okay, yeah.
Just stab it with a fork and throw it in the fire.
What?
We
fork.
could.
Oh yeah, you did drop the fork.
And it again is burning.
I'm not much of a science guy, but should we like study that thing?
If you want to die, maybe.
Yeah, it seems to.
There seems to be a limit to how much we
Kill
want
his dad.
to.
Yeah, but now we know it's just gonna try to get into the eye, right?
I suppose.
Just stop it.
So your solution is like safety glasses?
Yeah, goggles.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, what's that?
Not the only
Are we
orifice.
done?
We're done.
All right.
It's not the only orifice in the body
It's the only one it seems to go through.
that we know of.
That's true. We don't.
Probably.
Fine, I'll wear earmuffs. Is that many orifices?
Nose plugs.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Your mouth.
Mouth.
I don't need to talk. Sometimes.
Mm.
Okay, I'm screwed, but that's not fair.
Okay, so that was wild.
Yeah.
Honestly, Jives. No, we're gonna
It's
call you
Alfred.
Jives. You disrespect. Yeah. On
Jives.
mad ups for going for it. Didn't think you would.
Yeah, it's props.
That's something, right?
No, you're supposed to be disappointed. Did you not learn anything from our lessons?
We said we're not gonna kill him.
I didn't say we're going to
My
kill.
lord.
Disappointment doesn't kill.
Yes?
It
depends
does
on
hurt.
who you're doing
It
it
really
to.
does hurt though.
I apologize for my actions. I accepted payment from a young man about a month or two back. And I have been telling him about the goings-on in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped once your father got sick.
A whole few days ago.
Can I kill him now? Like cut his toes off or something?
Whatever your punishment, I will accept it. I have served your father and your family for quite a while.
Yeah, stopped 2 months ago.
Yes.
Was the money that good? Or were you just paying them off?
I was offered stock in a future company as well as an immediate payment.
What's a stock?
You should never take a stock option. It's always a ripple. Never pans out.
Must be a rich person thing.
So I regret it now.
Vegetable juice.
So whatever you have for me,
I just have to get 5 more
I'll
people
take it in
signed up.
stride.
Not gonna be much striding if we break your legs. We're going for the legs.
We haven't decided. There are significantly more important things going on.
I suppose. Does he have a bruise in his eye?
He does not.
No.
How is the
Not
parachute? How is the thing burning?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it
Like,
actually?
is it actually like burning?
It's like shriveling.
Okay.
It's still on fire. It is properly burning, but it's shriveling up like all the moisture's.
If I had cast
sucked out.
tongues and while it was being thrown into the fire, I had to speak to it. I don't know if it would do anything.
It's dead now, but
It's too bad.
There's its psychic swan song. Was that reminiscent of what the Ocho was doing?
similar feeling.
But just because it's psychic, not because it's necessarily the same source. Gotcha. Oh, frog screams.
Classic.
Right in your
This-
brain.
You know, I promise you,
Mm.
this is a not frog.
At this point, even I'm confused. Which one's a frog? I don't. None of them are frogs.
Very many things in this world, not frogs. Almost all of them.
You can't just keep saying
Are
that.
we
You have
including
friends
toads
that are
in that,
frogs
though?
at this point.
What?
Never mind.
Toads are not
What?
frogs.
Behooves you to learn the distinction.
So where do we go from here? As much as
Mm.
I love dinner with your family.
That doesn't
I'm having
sound very
one time.
sincere in this moment.
so kind of.
I
Right?
I mean, your
Yeah.
family's mostly dead. So.
Oh, all right.
What? That's not even remotely true.
No, it's not true.
Tally's
I don't
there,
know,
like
I'm-
next to you.
Alright, guys.
Half the ones in this party met are dead.
My
You
mom's
were at
here,
Marsix,
my
yes.
son's here. I have aunts and uncles.
We haven't met any of
Elia's
them.
cousins.
Wait, didn't one of your
We
aunts?
met-
They all live here. You
Are they
didn't say
human?
hi?
No, we just
Oh
met a dead aunt and a
my
dead dad. That's
God.
it.
One dead aunt and one dead dad.
I've met
How?
You
Are
didn't
there more
introduce
people
us to
here
the
that might be
family.
in chat?
of your
Excuse me.
family. I have met 4, and 2 of them are dead. So
Wait, did you include him in the 4? Nice.
50%.
It's not a good win percentage.
we're approaching
actually.
Kyotenna's odds here.
Very good.
I was just gonna say I enjoy ranking on someone else's family for exchange.
It's also
Full
definitely
circle.
not true because there's like 30 in that family. So that's a little
I know. I have the statistically most dead family in this room, everybody. Let's
Statistically,
take it
yes.
back a notch.
That's
So sorry.
So, let's bring it down.
I am not an expert in magical parasite, maybe amphibious beings. I also don't particularly want to be. But this seems incredibly dangerous.
Guess
Although this might be dangerous, what would the willingness of you all be to help me in finding this, anything about it?
Now's when we ask for payment, right? Compensation full.
Just about, not quite yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll leave that. Let's pretend I whispered that.
You have my
can't
loyalty.
I'm I'm taking notes.
You have
Please.
my loyalty.
Thank you.
Oh, am I supposed to say in my sword or something?
No.
Only if you want to. I don't
Oh,
know.
but you're paying me. Whatever you need, as long as you pay me.
Please don't take this the wrong way. I'd like you to protect Horus as you have me.
Okay.
I will.
Do I have to wait for him to tell me to kill things?
I won't put that on you. No. Axe is
I
free.
get to use my judgment now.
Thank you. Because I do not know when is a good time to kill and not to kill.
It's okay.
I'm not.
I say
Take
it's-
Koski's lead.
I say it's always
They're
a
good
good
at
time
this.
to kill.
I can help.
Where are we going?
I'm good at making other
that
people
yes?
better.
Well, as you know, I have my own agenda in Marsix. However, all of our goals may be more in common than we think. So, if my hunt becomes our hunt, I will obviously be inclined to help you.
Right. And Marsix is our second sighting of this thing.
It
Might be a good place to start.
Start.
We should set it together.
We almost did.
Purposefully delayed. It's fine.
It's like a power play. We won that one.
Are you saying you're not coming with us?
Yeah, wait, what?
I have too much to do here.
Are you like next in line, or is it going to be like a chaotic play for power?
No, it's just me.
Oh, don't you ever like your? You just mentioned having family around. They're not going to try to vie for something.
Everyone lives incredibly comfortably. What?
That didn't
If
stop
you
your
can,
bubble.
if you can live comfortably, well, Butler's not family.
If I may, my lord,
Yes.
Lord Ope, he is next in succession after his father,
Oh, you can grant me knighthood now.
and you are our lord. If you were to forsake that, it would fall to Tally.
It's a lot for him.
He is 10.
Oh yeah, I should probably let you know since you're gonna be home now. I gave him that whistle.
You, that.
From the other room.
Yep.
We all grieve in our own ways.
Thought you were gonna be traveling. Wouldn't be a problem.
Just for the rest of the family. You didn't meet. I understand.
That's right.
To Koski's point, though, what is the next step?
It sounds like there are good leads in Marsix, both physically and perhaps some leads of your old guild.
With the library there, it's definitely a good place to start.
And worst case scenario, it has much better access to transportation elsewhere, wherever this might lead you. And then, of course, the university.
Leviticus University, yes.
And of course, the university, which might have some good areas to consult.
Right. I volunteered to go. I think we're headed to Marsix anyway, right, Mom? So, my lord, you have my sword.
Thank you. Blunderbuss too?
Oh yeah, the whole thing. It's metaphorical. I am the sword.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Also, prospective knight. You know, it's just throwing it out there. It's on my 5-year plan.
Power again or no?
Technically, you do have the power. Usually, they would go, unless they are doing something war hero worthy. It's usually going to be through being a squire first.
This is war hero worthy.
Do not put so much worth in titles. Keep telling you this.
That's true.
They mean nothing.
Suppose.
I mean, he's a lord.
Yeah, but we have to call him lord. That's something.
No, you
I've said for
I
a long
haven't
time you
called
can call
once.
me Element, but that's fine.
So let me get this correctly. I'm taking these two to go hunt the doctor in Marsix. Horus is going back to his guild to get him more information. And Cassius has unfinished business with the crosses. But we're traveling as a party and you're financing this expedition?
Your personal grievances and motivations are your own. But I promise you can fully trust in me when our motivations align.
It sounds like we're traveling together, though.
What if they don't?
I also believe that this doctor you're hunting for, whatever happens, before it happens, they might be able to assist informationally with what is going on here. And I would appreciate that. Yes?
Did I miss something? Why are we hunting doctors?
They've been
You'll have
without
to talk
orders
to
for
your
too
mother
long.
about that.
Gambling debts.
Lobby a youth in.
Give me a deception check. Give me an insight check.
Can I also give an insight check?
Sure.
This is
Big dice.
Oh,
15.
We're gonna get those debts, my lord.
unnatural 20.
You
Unnatural 20 is what I got.
you can tell there's more to it.
Those doctors won't know what hit them.
They've been without
No,
orders for
they
too
should.
long.
Be hit by your weapon. It's fine.
Okay. Well, motivations are great, but they don't keep my squirrel mug filled. So,
Give you a certificate for that.
this only works
Use
here.
emo- use
It's
emo.
true. Come back anytime. I do mean that. I extend if you find
Squirrel
yourself
mode?
back here.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
a room to stay.
Yes,
anytime.
but seeing how I'm protecting this squishy thing.
There should be some barrels you can take with you from the town.
Desperately will need it.
Am I getting paid for this? Am I still in your employ?
I will not pay for personal motivations, but otherwise, yes. I will pay for my motivations.
Which is to help Horus.
Yes, this is your motivation, not mine.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's what I said. My motivations pay.
I don't care about them.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're hiring us as informants.
it's a consulting kind of gig.
Do your motivations get papers written up by the next time I'm back?
Oh, how did that go? What was the lead time on that?
Papers were in the early stages of being drafted.
And then, well, I guess same thing goes with the factory destroying our farmland. You can take care of that, right?
How fast do you need it done?
Do we
Because
see
I'm
it?
going to be preoccupied in the short
Right.
term, short to medium term.
Is it?
I
is there-
don't see anything that happens to it in the next few weeks.
Is there like a window that like has like a view of the factory just ominously blowing out smoke? I guess it. We've survived this long.
They were built in under a day. I don't see why by tomorrow they can't be relocated.
Do you want to do it?
Burn it?
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
I don't know how their magic works. I can make sure that location doesn't exist anymore. They'll have to build somewhere else. I'm
But it's like.
can definitely do that.
If there is one thing I hope has become clear in all of this, do not be afraid to complete tasks in the shadows. Or go about things in unconventional ways.
Like arson.
Or
Murder.
don't find yourself limited by pesky things like the law.
I don't think I've really
Gotcha.
considered myself limited by that at all.
No.
Who
To be
did that?
honest.
What's the law?
Exactly.
Ah,
I need you all to be
You were in that class.
heroes through crime.
no, they weren't.
If you can do that.
Heroes and crime seems a little.
No, heroes.
Unorthodox.
Through crime.
Unorthodox, but it should get the job done.
Heroes.
Heroic acts, but illegal.
Bending interpretations of the law.
Mm-hmm.
You get to do that when you're a lord. It's pretty great.
I do believe there is a term for such acts. I believe they call it vigilantism.
Whatever you need.
Bit of a stretch.
Oh,
Right. Well, we do have to go to. Don't we have to return the? Oh.
Yes,
When we go
we do.
back, we'll bring the
Yes.
Yeah.
Please take the boat back. It's faster. Also, it should be returned. I don't really want to pay for it.
Understood.
Right.
Also, the crew's kind of up there.
Oh, they're still up there.
I don't know.
So sleepy.
Should have let them get dinner.
Hey, Jives, bring them some quiche.
Go climb up there.
Oh yeah, please climb the skyship ladder with the platter.
Yes, sir.
Just you.
No backpack.
We have an expectation of service.
Right.
I guess they're
Does he
cold.
fall? Do we see him fall from the window?
I'm not
see.
watching.
I am.
We're gonna find out when we have to get
Out
back
of
to the ship.
out of character. Does Elemen give Koski his shell phone? For...
Oh, so in character I was going to do that, but yeah, either Koski or Horus, I was going to give the shell phone, my shell phone, since I'll have the one here in the office.
On my shell phone.
So, just so we know, who is it that you are giving it to?
I'd kind of awkwardly put it between them and see if anyone seems more inclined.
Grab it.
Because one's very magical, but one also takes more punches, and I'm concerned.
But he doesn't
for
know
both.
what it is.
I feel like I would know.
I don't know.
Kind of.
Would you have had that technology? And
It's
he
just
hasn't
a
seen a call.
So,
It's just a
it is a sending stone. It's
Yeah.
modified
Oh,
so that it can be a little longer, but it is still a magic item that you have seen before.
It's just a rock with a hole in it to plug into the city network.
I don't remember that. What's that for?
It's for the payphones.
I mean, I don't care. Whichever of us takes it, doesn't matter.
You pack more punch.
But you
That's
getting
true.
things
It's important to not lose it.
I'll ask for it when I need it.
Just
And if they lose it, I can send you a message.
one shell phone.
The shell phone.
Please don't without asking.
From anywhere, anytime.
Once again.
Does it have like
Yeah,
nights
do.
and weekends, or like
I do.
do I have to call
I have
after
nights and
9 p.m.?
Oh yeah.
We're royalty. We have the unlimited plan.
Rolling over too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
I'll send one. I'll do the sending right now.
Unlimited
Right in front of each other.
rollover.
One sending.
I have 3 infinity minutes.
What year is it? Friends and family. Right.
So, is there anything else you all wish to discuss this evening?
Together at the dinner table. No, I'm still gonna try to play up the knighthood. But I won't push it. I like Luftakowski's. Like, is this working?
I
Has
can
he
imagine
done
you're
that?
dropping subtle hints all night.
Right.
It hasn't been subtle at all. It's working.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Right. I'm already designing my crest.
They have a
You
crest.
take the crest from who
Oh.
makes you.
The
Why
squirrel.
are you disappointed?
I wasn't.
You're getting negative night
I have
points.
to- I have to keep a night points tally now.
That's what I've been doing.
How many do I have?
Do you know what the points mean?
I feel like asking has to be a deduction.
Well,
Real knights don't need to ask.
the night goes on.
The night
You-
goes on.
The night goes on. You finish your dinner. You can all turn in here. There's plenty of room.
I will be going to the boat, thank you.
You find Jives at the bottom of the ladder.
Like on his back.
Yes.
Is he okay?
Seems to be unconscious? Question mark.
I tap him with my boot.
Doesn't move.
That counts a kick.
Okay, but more importantly, did he drop the food?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be so cool if you're just like the.
He did drop saving the food.
Yeah.
Just like a Spider-Man scene.
Last act of loyalty.
Don't you have like 2 more like people that like double
Should I do a medicine check? I don't know how high that is for me.
Give me a medicine check.
Constable,
Plus
tavern
1,
owner.
let's go.
Yeah. There's going to be a small business for sale. It's fine.
Just send them up
3.
the ladder too.
You see a puddle nearby, just kind of kick some water on him. Then he rolls over to his side. Just
Oh,
with a groan.
God.
It seems like he's wheezing, if not gasping.
How many feet were you?
Halfway.
Ew.
Oh, no.
Yo, wasn't like 100-foot like ladder?
It was about a 40-foot ladder.
Twice. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no, it's neither.
2d6. Whatever that is.
That's like
Dude, that
12
is.
times his health, maybe.
Yeah, that is three.
Yeah, that
That
sounds
is
like a lot
3
more.
civilians.
The only hit points that Rennial knows is his own.
Okay. I do know
I don't
one
hurt.
healing spell, but
Is Jives worth it?
no,
didn't
it's like a
even-
second level spell.
He didn't even eat the calamari. It's like whatever.
About to go to bed and get it back anyway, but do I want to spend a spell slot? Nah.
Nah.
I don't think he has hit dice. Is kind of the thing. Because this one he has to roll his hit dice.
I mean, you must have at least one hit.
Do you have a
dice.
hit die?
Everything has it.
All
As
right,
if it
all
has
right.
it.
I don't know. This guy
It's
seems.
just like a D4.
Yeah, it's probably like 2d4.
So I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom.
All right.
Ooh.
So what's he got to do?
So I don't know that I've tried this one yet,
I love that.
but I'm just kind of focusing on, okay, let's not accidentally murder him.
Such a good one.
All of the like grass that we're standing in just dries up, and I'm like, oh, well, and then he will gain 1 hit die of,
That doesn't sound like a d4.
and then I climb up the ladder.
And you see him go from like gasping and struggling to remain conscious to, oh, I can breathe, and then just passes out.
I pick up what's left of the food.
Aw.
I will
Some
put it in my
grass
bag
monkey.
because I'm not climbing one-handed.
All right. But you are all settling in. Cassius, as you're climbing, you do look back down. You see the grass start to unwither.
I eat my quiche
Yeah,
thoughtfully.
continue to climb.
Sweepy, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was talking to Sweepy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your wife.
Oh no, it wasn't Sweetie, it was Sweepy.
I misheard.
Is it
I
sweet?
apologize.
Sweetie too.
You're calling the custodial engineer Sweepy? Did
Yeah.
you even say that was his name?
Yes.
Or any-
Actually,
it was actually
Yeah, we
Sweet.
did. We did. Yeah, we did. that.
I did just
Yeah,
say
we
that was
did.
his name.
Should watch the VOD.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes,
Someone
I
clip that? Someone clip that for me? Did we just...
My name's Sweeney.
Well, I brought you some quiche. It smashed. Bit of grass in it, but
Thanks.
yeah.
I'll go, I'm gonna go eat this below deck.
Alright. Didn't want to hang out with you anyway. I don't really know what the sass is about.
Wow.
Okay. Lord, may I search around where my old study was?
Where was that?
It was
Before I
it
give
on
permission.
I believe your old study was actually the room that you were found in.
The one on fire?
Oh, yeah.
That's the one.
We think we started remodeling that. Obviously, you're welcome to look. It was on fire for a lot of years.
It's now his golf room.
Yeah.
Just go take
Put
a
in a
gander.
little putting.
It's your second library for Aragon books.
The first one filled up so fast.
There's so many Aragon copies.
You weren't expecting there to be sequels.
There's so
I just planned so poorly.
Why are they all the same title?
There's a third one coming up.
So you're able to make your way to what was at one point your study. I mean, it's semi-charred. It's got charred furniture. There was a circle that protected part of the bed from fire, but most of what was in here was burnt.
I would also try to accompany, as long as I was okay.
I'm just kind of stand there.
Yep.
Just reminisce. It's odd.
Good times.
Good times. There were many.
Got attacked by my yacht in this room.
That's not a good time.
It was not.
A lot has happened in this house.
You both hear screaming in the distance as Koski teaches Tully how to use the whistle.
But with different tunes, so it's like a slide whistle. But death screams.
No.
It's like
Also-
it's like the little homochrome thing that just has the mouth at the bottom.
Also, Koski is telling Tully that, like, when he wants to wake you up if you're asleep in the morning, stand next to your head and blow that whistle.
I wish you.
Doors are locked.
I wish you the best of luck with birds.
I look forward to those phone calls. I've also told him that the best time to blow the whistle is like right when the sun is coming up in the morning.
Just get an alarm clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get up at that time.
They'll definitely be alarmed.
Was there anything you were looking for here, or just come to reminisce?
Memories.
I mean, I'd look around. I doubt I'd find anything. It's like one of those half-ass like looking arounds, not really like expecting to find anything.
Give me an investigation check.
Maybe you'll find another necklace that your family's trapped in.
Dear God, that would be wild. 22.
22.
Alright, keep answering. 22.
You do find something that you aren't sure about. It was carved into a stone in the wall, and it looks like there's a picture frame hung over it that is burnt and crumbled onto the floor. It's carved very small. I hope you come home soon, Dad.
I'm dead.
You don't recognize the writing, but
Who else has occupied this room?
I'm sorry I can't fill you in more than my lifetime. Do I know anyone besides my aunt? Or was it someone else who did for that portion? I
not in your lifetime.
would have been like, well, who was there like during my it was like 50 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, teens, whoever was there in my teens.
We can say you can go around and ask family members, get an idea of who was served in the past.
This wasn't a family member of mine. This would have been
More often than not, this room was reserved for the house mage.
Were you the last house mage?
No, there was a.
Oh, that's right. We killed that guy.
That girl who's down.
Didn't you?
You would be told that there was a line of half-orcs that would trained to be mages for the house. It stopped a while back, but like before you were born a while back. Far before you were born, actually. Before your dad was born.
Unfortunately, it's very foggy, even after 200 years after you. It's hard to know immediately. Besides the other mages.
There's a small grin, but also a frown. Well, that's enough. I'll be going to Marsix soon. On that ship again. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Let me know if you need anything. And thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to revisit this old room.
Of course.
With that, you all turn in for the night. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. I would like to thank everyone who joined us tonight. Thank you for watching. I would like to thank Chris for playing with us. It's been a very fun time. You're stepping away for a while, aren't you?
Yes. Undeterminate amount of time.
Yes. We do hope to see you again in the
For a
future.
crime of his own. Oh, sorry, that's
We would also like to thank Travis Savoy for all of the amazing music you've heard tonight. You can find them on Bandcamp, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as RPG Music Maker. And we want to thank Tabletop Gaming Center for helping us to put on this amazing show. We hope to see you again next week. But until then, everyone, game on. Have a good night.